5 game prize now available. Go to the nearest ticket booth or visit the team's website to secure your tickets. Attention Nets fans, there are limited tickets still available for future home games. To grab yours, just stop by the ticket booth or visit our website.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat as they play against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Julius Randle.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Iaquiconis out there with Owens. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Anderson in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, we've got OG Anunoby. James is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Adebayo in at the center position, locking down the middle. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
And we all know the phrase, don't poke the bear. But MP's trying to make a nice bearskin rug. But seriously, we have seen MP step up big time. He doesn't appear to be intimidated one bit.
Here's MP. Miami making their last shot. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Anderson, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And a big finish by Robinson.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And James puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Yeah, this is why you can't sleep on MP. He can drain these long shots in his sleep.
And stolen by Adebayo. MP scanning the floor. From downtown, it's hauled in by Robinson. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Iaquiconis. Clock at 6. They set the pick. From deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP, the pass to Anunoby. The 3, James. Again, the miss by James.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Lets it fly. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammate.
Here's Iaquiconis, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Now here's MP. It's a 5-point game. Again, the miss by James. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here's Owens outside. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And there's James from the arc. Counted from distance. MP's got 8.
Oh, in today's game, making threes is a must. MP, he's dialed in.
Pass to Owens. Pulls up on the wing. Drained it for 2 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
MP outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. With the step back. Jonas' shot is good. Give him 8.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
MP outside. And it's all tied up.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The Heat have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Owens. Here's Jonas. Here's Anderson. No made baskets yet. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. James outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. To the middle. Here's Owens. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Owens has gotten his second bucket.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Shot's good by James.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Jonas, covered by MP. Screen by Robinson. Fires top of the key. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And there's James from the arc. No luck on that one. Miami trailing. Here's Anderson. He's averaging.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's MP. He hits the back iron and sinks it. James has got 19 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Inside. And it goes. As the official. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
the previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Miami making a switch here. Bears checked in. Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. There's the triple. Rebound Miami. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
MP outside. It's good from the top of the key. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's Owens. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
MP outside, beyond the arc. Oh, another miss by MP.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Yakachonis. Now Hero. Here's Owens. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Indoor grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
James outside. Down low. Indoor with a bucket.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. He's got to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Now here's MP. He's got 21.
This game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Miami's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Owens. Solid as a rock. From 20 feet out. Owens has got 8 points.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Yakachonis. No good on the triple. Brooklyn trailing. MP outside. Bosch, the pass to James. Over Yakachonis. Another shot. And Bosch gets it to go.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Grimes. And the three-pointer goes.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get one.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. MP's got 27.
I think MP knew exactly what he wanted to do here. He was determined to answer that last three.
Hero finds Sexton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, MP. He's got 27. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And he makes both free throws. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Hero for 3. A rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got 4 rebounds now.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
James. Yep, that one's good. He has 29 now.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Hero, the pass to Grimes. They need this. Stanley with a rebound. James up top. And again, it's Brooklyn. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time or not?
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been... And for those of you just tuning in, And second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Colin Sexton out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Khalil Ware. From the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. They get the rebound. Bam, just battles through contact.
You gotta love the extra effort from Adebayo to keep the possession alive, grabbing the board and turning it into points of his own.
Hero for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. MP with it. Hero picks him up. Muscling it home. MP.
Well, that's superb balance shown by MP there. Not allowing the contact to throw him off.
Here's Hero. And that one comes up a bit short.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Outside Grimes. Miami moving it around. Covered by Johnson. The shot. Plenty of room to knock down that one. 6 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The shot by James, no good.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Hero for 3. Nails it from 3. Hero's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fight.
A deep 3 from MP. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
From deep three-point land. Pass to Stanley. Second shot opportunity. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. Edwards, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Heat making a switch here. Here's Stanley. No points yet. From deep, MP. And Hero grabs the board.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Guys?
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Hitting only 20% from the field this quarter. He might want to start getting others involved.
Pass to Hero. Edwards against Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. Sexton misses. And so MP will bring it up for the Nets. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Pass to Owens. Three-pointer Yakichonis. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Endor. Back to MP. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Anderson. Pass to Yakichonis to the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's MP. Oh, MP absorbing the contact and scores.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
Here he goes. Got it. Owens has got 10 points.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's MP. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Oh, my goodness. MP tried to bring the house down.
Heat trail by 4. Here's Owens. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Well, you got to foul MP harder than that. He waited for the contact and gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And at the line, one time, MP.
.41 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Owens. Takes a 3. Indoor grabs a miss. Nets leading by 5. Here's James. Doesn't go that time.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Rebounded by the Nets. Bosch has got 7 rebounds in the game. James outside. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's MP making things happen for the Nets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
When I look at the Nets, their roster is stacked. You expect them to be the top dog. In my book, they are the title favorites.
Shaq calling his shot.
Not really going out on a limb there, huh, big fella?
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
They've got Bam Adebayo, OG Anunoby out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's MP in at power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
On the take, oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, just punching it in off the drive. You love seeing MP just go in there with a lot of force.
Three-pointer Yakachonis. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Williamson. Williamson powers down the jam.
Well, it's hard to imagine a more solid screen than a Zion screen.
Here's Owens. 12 points for him. Here's Robinson. Denied by Adebayo.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Out left to the wing. Kept alive. Anderson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Anderson. Soft touch off the glass. Anderson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And a big finish by Robinson.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And James gets it to go.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The shot by Iacochonis, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
3-pointer. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
He shoots. And it's Miami with another.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Down low, MP drops it in.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
3-pointer Iacochonis getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
The 3, James. Iacochonis grabs the board. Heat trail by 10. Pass to Owens. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Heat trail by 7. Here's Anderson. He's got 6. Iacochonis, this shot is good.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling. James, outside.
Miami. Anderson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Owens. Takes the 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Brooklyn's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. And MP throws it down.
Well, I love the aggressiveness from MP. Great work getting into the lane.
Here's Yakichonis. Check by James. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. So he gets them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Yakichonis. He has 29 now. And here's Owens outside. Fires in the triple. Owens has got 20 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists, but last year I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Brooklyn. Final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course, Miami, far behind in the standings.
I think for the Heat, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Covered by Williamson. Pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Yakichonis, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
To the paint. Here's Robinson, and he converts the layup. Robinson's got 6 here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Oh, MP showing the big range.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Miami's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Three-pointer Yakichonis. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving. Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many
Nets leading by 7, setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Yakachonis, Khalil Ware out there with John Collins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Anderson in at the 3.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Hero, pass to Collins. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
Here's MP going inside. Yet another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Hero for 3. The rebound by the Nets. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. MP on the drive, and MP throws it down.
MP just showing off the vert.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Hero outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP shot is off. Heat trail by 12. Fires for 3. And Tyler Hero gets a 3.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And that's going to send MP to the free throw line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Heat trail by 12. Here's Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Miami has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Hero, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
MP, the pass to Edwards. Back to James. From 13, it's hauled in by Anderson. Miami shooting about 43% since the 4th quarter began. Pass to Ware. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give them the ball and let them go to work.
Hero against MP. 4-3. Again, the Heat misses.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch. Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Shots good by Anderson.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can them in this game.
James outside. Let's go with a three. Rebound Miami. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And that one drops.
Yeah, right there. MP showing great body control off contact.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Heat making a change here.
Substitutions on the court.
Brooklyn on D. Hero outside. Here's Owens. Guarded by Edwards. And that one's good. Owens has got 24 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Brooklyn leading by 15. Now MP. Inside. Anunoby passes to Adebayo. MP inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Heat trail by 17. Here's Owens. The rebound by MP. James has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And here's Owens outside. On target from range. Owens has got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Oh, and the jam by James.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? The Heat have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Here's Owens. Over to the left wing. The 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Owens. Robinson, a screen on Edwards. Back to Hero. The 3 is up. Brooklyn pulls it in. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon. When I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
To the middle. Here's Yakachonis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Yakachonis has got 31.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
To the wing on the left. Stanley. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Miami moving it around. Pass to Owens. Here's Yakichonis. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And the Heat shooting at 49% so far in the game. And stolen by Edwards. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Edwards. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Owens. Here's the pick. They can't stop the run with that one. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And slam dunk by James.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Pass to Owens. Wing shot on the way. No good, off the front rim.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Robinson with the block. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that have little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances. Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
They double him with MP. Robinson with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Pure from three-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And again! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Three-pointer Yakichonis. And the Heat, another 3.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The baseline J, good as the jump shot falls.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Yakichonis. Good on the shot. Yakichonis has got 38 points.
Ooh, an aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
He gets it in there.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Three-pointer Yakichonis. Pass to Owens. Out to the right wing. Here's Yakichonis. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. And it's Owens with a 3.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right So we see the Nets taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everybody.
What's up, MP?
Starting at point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 50, Roddy O'Reilly.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Looking now at some numbers for MP.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. OG Anunoby is out there with Edwards. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. And it's Williamson in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, Walker Kessler is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Bradley, and it's Day in at the 3. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And no doubt anymore that MP wasn't making a false claim. Right? They've been handling the best competition in the league with ease. They're a team that looks built for the pressure of the postseason. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Sohan, the pass to Bradley. Here's Kessler. Golden State moving the ball around. Bradley against Adebayo. Clock at 6. Teardrop shot. The rebound by James. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Chicago Bulls.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Here is Day. Following the basket by MP. Day, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's MP. That one drops for him. James has got 6 points.
Well, MP knows his angles, and he can tell when his shot is there.
Kessler passes to George. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. And shooting-wise, He's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And George, here we go. Williamson with the block.
Boy, Williamson can get up, and he's got those long arms to boot.
And he gets it to go. 13 points in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Outside, George. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Kessler, screen on Edwards. Golden State needs to get off the shot. A three-pointer is right on target.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Good. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first.
Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow!
My goodness, that dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Back to Bradley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bradley. Here's James, and that one goes long. Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Bradley drives in. Pass today. Now here is George. Here's Sohan. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight. James outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's MP. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
What a night for MP. He is in the zone. And look, that cylinder must be huge.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by James. Nets trail by 4. And MP throws it down hard.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Golden State. Shot from the top of the key. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. From deep three-point land. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sohan. Drills the three-pointer. Sohan's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's James driving the lane. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's a tough bucket by MP. Just taking it right into the defense.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks. And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
Back to Bradley. Now MP. 24 points for him. And he goes big with the dunk right over Walker Kessler.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. George looking around. Kicks it out to Bradley. Three-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good help along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
Outside, George. Bradley against MP. Bradley passes to Sohan. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Nets with the lead. And here is James. And he has 28 points for the game. Back to Bosch. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Nets lead by 4.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. The Nets also changing it up. Endor's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Edwards. And good that time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's James. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Stopped in the pass to Branham. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. James outside. Jacks up a 3. Cranes the three-pointer. James has got 33.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Stocked in the pass to Branham. Fires for 3. That shot misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
James nails the baby hook. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Branham, covered by MP. Branham can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's MP. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. James has got 37. The Warriors shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% for the field. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Keontae George, he's checked in for the Warriors. 1:15 left in the first quarter. And here's James outside. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 40 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Pass to Prosper. And again, no good by Golden State. Nets leading by 9. MP from deep three-point land. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Branham. And the layup's good off the glass. Branham's got 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. On offense, here are the Warriors. They trail by 7. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
James looking it over. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got George. Buckner out there with Kuminga. And it's Prosper in at the 5. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
Here's George. And he converts the layup. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
Well, this team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Right at the free throw line. The shot by George, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's MP. The Warriors pull it in. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
It's one thing to take it to the paint, but MP able to complete the drive as well.
Warriors trail by 11. Outside, Kuminga. That ball's nice speed that time from Jordan. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. The 3 from MP. And good, he hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's George. Kuminga goes in. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what...
Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bradley's checked in. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Golden State, they're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top 3.
And right now, Brooklyn, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month. Number 1, the Nets. The Warriors, 4th.
And this is the kind of shooting these teams would love to have all season long. I mean, they've both been on a tear here of late.
Here's Bradley. Here's Kuminga. Rebounded by the Nets. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And George with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's George. He's got 12. Pass to Bradley. Here's Buckner. This one for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. James against Bradley. Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Prosper. Here's Buckner. 11 points last game. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. In the corner. George with it. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 15 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And James throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Prosper. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And MP loves getting this close to the rim. Feels comfortable from this area.
Kuminga with it. He's picked up by James. Kuminga with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one's good, James.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And George, here we go. Buckner, no good. Brooklyn leading by 15. Williamson, the pass to Stanley. Here's MP. Goes back up. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got his first 2 points.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Pass to Buckner. There's the triple. Brooklyn with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here's MP for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets. George against MP. Pass to Kuminga. And it's Stanley with the rebound. Nets leading by 17. Outside, James. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Bradley. Williamson with the block. Here's James. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Nets lead by 19.
A nice measured midi from MP, able to use the right amount of touch on that shot.
Now, here is George. 35 points for him last game against Chicago. A special move before the shot. George has got 12 now in this quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And even with that turnover, for the most part, they've done an outstanding job not being reckless and playing under control.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Golden State. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Kuminga. Anunoby against Bradley. Pass to Sohan. Over James. And that one drops for him. Sohan's got 10 points. Nets leading by 15. Buckner grabs the board. Right side, George. Bosch grabs the miss.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Count the basket.
This set really helps MP out, disrupting the defense and getting him a chance to score.
Warriors trail by 19. Pass to Buckner. 1:52 left now here in the second. Here's Bradley. He's off on that one. Good D by Anunoby. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Another bucket. Wow. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Kessler's setting the pick for Brent. And again, unable to change momentum here. MP, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the dunk by Sohan.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
James, he got it again. Sensational. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Here's Buckner. 6 points for him. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by MP. And the Warriors making a change here. Days checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
The Warriors making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Golden State moving it around. Back to Sohan. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Nets.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Sohan. And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And so it's Brooklyn holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many 3-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Golden State Warriors.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to ball the shooters without opening up the driving lane?
And this might be a good time to check out the power rankings coming down the stretch.
Well, I think for the Warriors, not much movement from them up or down, which isn't a bad thing. They've just shown fourth in their conference.
Yeah, they've established themselves as one of the premier teams. Marching towards that finish line, they're hoping to build on what they've done so far.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here are the Warriors now. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Zion Williamson. Anthony Edwards out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's MP in at the power forward position.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scores do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Takes it inside. Nobody near George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 20.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's MP. Drains the 19-footer.
Smart decision by MP. Good at knowing when to attack on offense.
Bradley passes to Sohan. Kicks it out to Bradley. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Brooklyn, what a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And seeing where the Nets are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to...
Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a
wow.
slam!
Gracious. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Pass to Sohan. And here's George for three. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Count that one. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way he was making everything from the floor. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's George. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
MP, no good.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Sohan. And the Warriors miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
I love it when MP plays with this kind of energy. Fantastic job converting in transition.
The three from George. Rebound, Brooklyn.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass today. Here's Kessler. 5 on the clock. Here's Sohan. Drops in the tray. Sohan's got 15.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Takes a three. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. James with it. Sohan's there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that game against the Suns, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And the Nets making a change here. Stanley's checked in. Here's Sohan, covered by MP. Pass to Bradley, launches it. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out to the wing, back to MP. To the paint. Here's Edwards, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Edwards got his first bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Good on the bucket. James has got 16 points here in the second half.
Not an easy spot for MP to convert from, but he found a way.
Pass today. Back to Bradley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bradley's got 18 points.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And that one's good. MP.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
The Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. The Nets have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. very strong. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Bradley. Pass today. And it's off from three-point range. And so James will bring it up for the Nets. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will...
Substitution on the court.
The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Sohan is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Bradley. Then it's George. And it's Prosper in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Sohan. In the corner, Bradley with it. From downtown, buries it from three-point range. Bradley's got 21.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Inside, here's Sohan. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And here's MP for 3. And the Nets miss again. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And James throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Bradley kicks to George. In the corner, Sohan with it. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And the Warriors making a change here. Days checked in. Outside Bradley. The 3. The shot. No good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
MP, that's for 2. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Pass today. Now, Sohan, covered by Johnson. And the Warriors miss again.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Back to Bradley. Some nice passing by Golden State. Looking to end the run. Drills it from outside. Bradley's got 24.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
MP, good.
I love the response. MP marching down and getting a 3 of his own.
And stolen by MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Bradley. Puts up a 3. The rebound by James. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bradley, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 9th assist in the game now. And the net shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. MP up top, guarded by Bradley. Wasted no time on that one.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
The three from George. Sinks the triple. George has got 29.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The three from MP.
Brooklyn foul call.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Johnson.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets. Number 45.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And Bradley gets it to go.
He took it right to the rack and hook. There's no one that can stop him.
2 minutes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
The Warriors shooting 41% for the game. Bradley passes to Kessler. Here is Day. Trying to find Bradley, gets it to him. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Burnett shooting a magnificent 69% in this game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the score.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh. And they came in determined. to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Kessler. Outside, George. Oh, good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough open.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here he goes. Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. See you later.
future Mavericks home games. Just stop by the ticket booth or visit us online to learn more.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Brooklyn Nets have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Mavericks? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. James is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Edwards in at the 2. And for the Mavericks, we've got Wembanyama. Ben Simmons is out there with Flag. And it's Kane in at the 4-man spot. You take a look at Brooklyn, they have the opportunity here to sweep the NBA Finals and do it with a win out on the road.
And talk about a potential display of dominance. But sometimes these games are the hardest to win. And you know their opponents will fight hard to deny them the sweep.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Flag. Wembanyama, high post. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Left side, Simmons. From outside, off the mark. James deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
James outside. Drives to the hoop. And it's James with the jam.
Great job. MP just so effective moving downhill.
Check by James. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Buries it from 3. MP's got 5.
If MP gets space in the open floor, there isn't a lot that anyone can do to stop it.
Pass to Simmons. He'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
James with the ball. Guarded by Wembanyama. MP against Wembanyama. Here's MP. Yes. And it's Adebayo. Picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for MP.
Just taking what the defense allows. That's MP.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. The 3 ball. miss by Dallas.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Simmons. Outside Wembanyama. Again, the miss by Dallas. Nets leading by 5. On the wing, MP. Simmons defending. Oh, nice shot by MP.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble for the opposition.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
They set a pick. Pass the flag. Here's Kane. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, ripped away. Fast break. Here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Here's MP. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
MP up top. 10 points for him. And it's good for 2. James has got 12 points in the game.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Pass the flag. Wembanyama, screen on Williamson. And it's flag missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. Yeah, I like seeing MP attack down low. I mean, because sometimes it forces the D to foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first free throw is good. And Dallas making a change here. Both free throws good from James.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Lots of room. Brooklyn pulls it in. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Drills it from deep. 17 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass the flag. Here's Kane. Can they get it? He can't get that one to fall. MP with it. He's got 17. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. And he put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene. No question who's in control of the board so far.
And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Pass to Wembanyama to stop the drought. Brooklyn pulls it in. One of the truly awe-inspiring facts in this postseason is that this team has gone 15 straight games without a loss. Just unthinkable.
And the question remains, could this team run the table? The prospect has the entire sports world's attention. History may be about to unfold before our eyes.
Here's Flag, following the three by Brooklyn. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Bosch.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And there's James from the arc. He buries it from 3. James has got 28 points for the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. In for Dallas. And the Nets making a change here. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. MP, number 1. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Kane. To end the run. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And the break starting with Allen's steal. Jared is an excellent defender.
Now, here is James. And he's got 28 now. And he slams it in one-handed.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Fires from the wing. Brooklyn pulls it in. MP outside. Comes up empty down low.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Here's Flag outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now the Nets with it. They're on a 20-6 run. From deep, MP. Gonzalez pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 18. Pass to Flag. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Flag's got 8. And the Nets shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Oh, got that one up quick. And the Nets lead by 18.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Here's Kane. Down low. Here's Allen. Rebound Brooklyn. Bosch has got 4 rebounds in the game. Puts one up from 19. Count the basket. James has got 33 points.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Driving inside. Here's Flag. Give him 8 points now. Kane misses.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And that one's good. James.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Pass to Gonzalez. Allen a screen to the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Here's Stanley. No points so far. James with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama. For three. And he gets it back. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 21. James outside.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And Brooklyn with possession here. MP outside. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 39.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
James finds Wembanyama. Back to James. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Over Wembanyama. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. MP's got 41.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Here's MP. Yep, count it. 43 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Brooklyn out in front, delivering the blowout. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back. To game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
We've got Corey Kispert. Victor Wembanyama is out there with James. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Off the mark there with a three.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
From deep, MP. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's James. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's James. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Kispert, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Hendricks. Kispert outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP outside. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. The three. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds in the game. Goes up from the top of the key. Gonzalez pulls it in. Gonzalez has got 4 rebounds now. James deciding where to go with it. And rejected. Edwards, the pass to MP. It's James on the wing. Again, the miss by Dallas. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's MP, and another one! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Pass to Gonzalez. Wembanyama screen. Back to James. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by James.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Gonzalez passes to Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Kispert nails it from beyond the arc. Kispert's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP outside, from outside the arc. Gonzalez pulls it in. Out to the wing. Here's Hendricks. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And there's James from the arc. Connects from downtown. James has got 54 points.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, too much Wemby. I mean, just too strong down low.
James with the ball. He's picked up by Kispert. Shoots from the elbow. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gonzalez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wembanyama. That one goes in. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Brooklyn leading by 23. James outside. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's James on the assist from Edwards. MP's got 56 in the game.
That's the thing about MP. He can absorb contact, but still find a way to complete the play.
Gonzalez misses.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's MP. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Mavericks shooting only 31% of the game. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Wembanyama's got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A nice shot by MP.
It's impressive how confident MP is down there. It feels like he can score at will when he gets it in that area.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Hendricks. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams making some changes here. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Brooklyn out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Fellas, this is where they want to be, up in the finals and up big at the half.
You know what, Ernie? You can tell. They can smell that Larry O'Brien trophy. Now, it's all about finishing.
Yeah, I've been in their position a few times. They're tired, but also focused. Locked in on that final push to get that ring.
And if this first half is any indication, they're pushing strong to that finish line. And by the way, Kenny, what does the Larry O'Brien trophy smell like? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now...
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Here's Anunoby. And so in the game for the Nets, we've got Anthony Edwards. MP is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's Anunoby in at the point guard position.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now, here is James. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Well, MP's never been afraid of a little contact. He will jump on any chance to get to the line.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Both free throws good from James. And for Dallas, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. To the left wing. And here's Flagg outside. Knocks it down from distance. Flagg's got 11.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there. Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flagg. And Brooklyn with possession here. James, right side. Williamson passes to Adebayo. Yep, that one goes. Adebayo's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Has to flag. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Wembanyama. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now James. Good D by Wembanyama.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Here's Flag outside. Knocks down the long J. Flag's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the three by Brooklyn. There's the three. Rebound Brooklyn. Williamson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active from deep. MP. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Has to Flag. Here's Kane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Here's Flag. He's got 14. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
The three, James. Good! That's another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Simmons. No good from outside.
That's a great shot. It just hasn't been his night.
Here's James. Rebounded by Kane. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Wembanyama. The three is up. He drops it from range. 13 points in the game.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's James. An easy 2 on the layup.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Has to Flag. And there's the screen. This one for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. Off target at the rim. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Outside Simmons. Pass to Kane. Launches it. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got rebound number 11. Back to MP. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Flag outside. Here's Kane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll be on Zion Williamson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Wembanyama. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby, let him score.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
That's 3 buckets in a row off a sip.
Nets leading by 14. We've got Ben Simmons, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Gonzalez. Now here's Allen. Outside Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Back to Allen. Yes! And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists tonight.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Pass to Simmons. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Right wing. The 3 is up. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
James can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 16.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Stanley.
Number 1, Anthony Edwards.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's James. And again, it's the Nets missing. And for Dallas, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Gonzalez. Again, the miss by Dallas. Brooklyn leading by 16. For 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
And it's Allen with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 19. Here's Simmons. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 11. Back to MP. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Allen with a screen on James. To the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, the playmaking skills of Simmons are elite. The pass-first attitude he brings is what helps tie the team together.
The 3, James connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. And the rebound goes to Dallas. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Pass to Hendricks. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes the 3. Nets keep it alive. And finished off by Adebayo.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Pass to Simmons. To the middle. Allen. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 5 assists in the game. MP outside. 4-3. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Here's Flag, covered by Williamson. Here's Kane, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Brooklyn leading by 22. From deep, MP. And he can't get that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Wembanyama. Lets the three fly, and it's MP with a rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets it fly. Goes back up. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Simmons against James. And stolen by Adebayo. MP outside. Inside. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by MP. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. And stolen by Edwards. He goes up. And Edwards slams it in.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. Pass to Flag. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Brooklyn has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. The drive by MP.
Ben Simmons. First personal foul. First team foul. MP. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
And both free throws good for MP.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Kane, looking to end the run. Offensive board. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Boy, Coach doesn't like that decision one bit. He's going to use his challenge on the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the
previous play is under review.
It's on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge.
Substitution on the court.
And Brooklyn's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
Brooklyn ball.
And the Nets shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the 4th. Again! What an avalanche!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. And here's Flag outside. The shot off that time.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Flag. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The three, James. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Hits the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 26 points.
And he was non-existent from 3 in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
That's exactly what this offense wants from MP. Go up and finish strong.
Here's Flag outside. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Now here's MP. Pass to Johnson. Back to James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Simmons. And here's Flag outside. The rebound by the Nets. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Count it.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Well, the Mavericks shooting about 32% during this fourth. Pass to Kane. Here's Flag. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Nets. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. And he banks in the layup.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting around 53%, a nice number. A nice shot by MP.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
No good with the triple.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
3-pointer. Drops in the 3.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a dominant showing here in these finals. They are going to coast to a title with a clean sweep. You could tell how badly they wanted to win this trophy as soon as the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and left no doubt in anyone's mind that they were the better team that deserved to win this series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Pass to Kane. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another 3.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second team foul. MP. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Simmons up top, checked by James. And here's Simmons. And the Brooklyn Nets have done it! They are the NBA champions!
Thank you all for joining us in tonight's game. Your support.
They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
That's 6, baby. That's 6. That's 6. Hey, look it. I'm the GOAT, and these are my GOAT parents, Matt and April.
Whoa. I don't like that. Mom and Dad, please. Mom and Dad.
And you are not staying out late tonight, okay?
No. You guys can't be serious right now. Enjoy this.
Oh, man, baby.
Oh, but not grown enough to call you Matt.
Hey, no. That is a completely different story right there.
You guys argue too much in your old age. Enjoy it. Be young. I'm just kidding, Ma. You know I love you.
Babe, you don't look older than 30.
Oh, and you're
my
still
God.
as handsome as
Hey,
ever, honey.
we got 6. We got 6. Okay,
six of them.
Forget my
Six
parents
world
for being gross.
championships. I don't even know what to say anymore, babe. You keep
Listen.
surprising me every day.
Pop, we have come a long way from 5 tops and blue plate specials.
And life never leads where you expect
That's
it to,
big
son.
facts, and we got 6.
6 of them.
Put it up,
Yeah.
Put it up for our 6.
Yeah.
That's 6. That's 6.
MP, would love to know more about that.
Ms. Harkin.
Okay, thank you. So when you were young, you didn't limit yourself to what others told you was within reach. You chased your dreams no matter what. Did you ever imagine someday you'd be sitting at a press conference after winning your 6th title? If so, is this what it looked like?
When I was 15, I dreamed I'd win a bunch of titles, but it was all pretty hazy. Once I got to the league and saw this was the life and what it was all about, the dream evolved, got more detailed, but it never felt out of reach for me. Never. As a kid or a pro.
Too early to say whether 7th championships within reach?
Never say never, Melinda.
Okay, I won't. Thank you.
MP, right here. I have
Right
a
here,
follow-up.
MP.
I wouldn't have
MP.
never
Right
said
here.
never.
Don't pay attention to
Again?
Terrence. Right here.
What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the all-season work?
This is my favorite time of the year, bro. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Here
MP.